I asked one person who was working there, he didn't even help. Literally, I got scammed in Turkish metro in Istanbul. It's quite confusing actually. You have to buy a ticket for going upstairs in Galata Tower, and the ticket office is actually just behind the Galata Tower. There is a really red small train compartment, and there they are selling this ticket. And each ticket, like per person, it's like 130 lira, so around 7.5 euros or around $9 it cost. And let's see, I have bought the ticket and now I'm going on the top of Galata Tower. Fortunately, there is a lift, so you can actually go on the top of Galata Tower by the lift, and then after you can come. Actually, I think there are 7 floors if I'm not wrong. So after when you are on the top, you can actually walk downstairs and check out each of the floors. So that's what I'm going to do. So the elevator brings you on the 6th floor, and from there you have to actually walk upstairs to 2 floors, and then you have a really nice view of Istanbul city. So now I'm on the top of Galata Tower, and you can see the beautiful city of Istanbul just behind me. Actually, you have to be really careful because here the fence is really small. Actually, it's not even to my waist, and if you are with children, you should be really careful here. Otherwise, someone can fall down. And if you have seen the movie Dil Dhadakne Do, actually there was one of the scene was shot here on the top of Galata Tower, and actually it was coincidentally I just saw that movie just before coming to Istanbul. And here you can see the terrace, which is extremely famous for Instagram pictures, and they are using it as a pot. And you can see there is one photo shoot going on. It cost actually for 10 minutes of photo shoot like 40 euros or something, which is quite ridiculous, but people are paying for that, and the view behind is amazing. That side is the Asian side of Istanbul, and this is the European side. So most probably we will take a boat and go to the Asian side. So after finishing the top of the tower, now I am going downstairs from all the floors, and I think this time we will just walk downstairs and we will not take the lift. On the each floor of Galata Tower, actually there are like a really small museum, so they have just put some of the articles. You have to take care of your head because this is really small, and just put your head like this. But it's really amazing here.
A few moments later.
From Galata Tower, I wanted to come back to my hotel, and that's why I bought like Istanbul card, which cost me like 25 lira, and it is also like there is 25 lira, so you can take a trip. So with this, like a single trip costs you around like 7.67 liras, and then I had to change my metro from one station to another. But unfortunately, like no one is explaining where to go. Nothing is written in English. Everything in Turkish. You can't find anything. I actually paid 2 times more just to go inside the metro station, and then after I didn't find it, I asked one person who was working there. He didn't even help, and yeah, now I'm walking back to my hotel. So like literally I got scammed in Turkish metro in Istanbul. So I came back to hotel, and then I slept because Like walking in Istanbul city is really tiring, and I just woke up. Now it's around 9 p.m. and I have found a restaurant which is called Grace Rooftop, and right now I'm going, and if I'll find a table, I'm gonna eat that. And what I really love about Istanbul city is like on every street there are a lot of cats you can find out. You can actually call it even the city of cats, and everywhere there are some cats. I will also put some videos of cats in the vlog. After dinner, I actually saw that online that there are some really nice fountains at the Blue Mosque, and you can see the Blue Mosque just behind me. This is the Blue Mosque, and just in front of Blue Mosque there is a really nice fountain and a place to sit down and a garden. So if you want to spend some time in the evening, then it's a really good place, and you can actually see the really good fountains here. And just in front of that fountain actually there is Hagia Sophia, the most famous mosque of Turkey. And this is Hagia Sophia. This is how it looks in the night. Let's see, and let's go inside. I'm not sure if I'll get the entry because I have short, as I explained earlier, but if I'll get the entry I'll show you. As expected, I can't go inside just because I need to have this kind of clothing at least. So right now I'm in short, and I will come most probably to. Good morning. This is the second day in Istanbul. Yesterday night was really amazing. Actually, the dinner that we did in the restaurant was okay. It was just like, I think the prices were just because of it was a rooftop restaurant. Other than that, it was kind of a luxury restaurant, but not Turkish. But it was nice. Then after, I just roam around in the main square and Blue Mosque, and then I slept. So today morning it's already 1 because it was raining whole day. In the morning, so I just started my morning right now, and now I'm going to a restaurant, also one rooftop restaurant. Let's see how is it, and I'm not sure if they have some vegetarian option, but if they will have, I will gonna eat. Otherwise I'm gonna take as yesterday Turkish breakfast, but let's see what we can get from this restaurant. Unfortunately, in the which restaurant I wanted to go, it had only non-vegetarian options. So I just decided to go in near Grand Bazaar, where I can find many things. And here on the streets of Istanbul, everything is so noisy and so chaotic that you can't actually predict anything. Everyone is bumping into each other, and thousands of people all around, and so much of noise. Everyone is honking. Welcome to Grand Bazaar again. So today I am entering Grand Bazaar because yesterday I saw that there are some shops where they are selling food, and I wanted to try one of those shops. So I will see if they have some vegetarian option, then I will take one kebab or maybe a dinner, and if not, then again I have to start my food hunt. The Grand Bazaar is so huge that you can literally get lost in it, because there are thousands of shops and everything looks similar because they are selling all the same items, and a lot, like it's so huge in the place, and there are thousands of people, so it's so hard to find out the directions. And unfortunately I haven't bought any SIM card, so I don't have internet anywhere. So I have to rely on the map that I have downloaded, and right now I'm in the street looking for some food, but most of everywhere what I'm getting is only non-vegetarian. Vegetarian options are quite less, so I have to find particular restaurant to get my food, otherwise I have to stay hungry today. So I just came out of the Grand Bazaar, and I was hungry. I just saw one shop where they are selling like pied and burek. So this burek looks something like this, and it's a cheese burek, and I am paying around like 30 liras for this, and it's and the guy is really friendly. And now I'm going to try it. How is it? And I'm really hungry, so let's give it a try. It's with feta cheese and it's kind of a puff pastry on top. It's quite good. A bit soury taste and crispy. I really like. This is the Hagia Sophia, and just look at the line. The people are waiting to get inside. I wanted to go inside, but I'm not sure because it's raining right now. And either I will directly go to the Blue Mosque, or maybe I will go to one palace because I don't want to wait for this line. This is a huge line actually. Or I will come in the evening because in the evening there might be some less people here. So I have entered into Hagia Sophia after waiting for like almost 10 minutes. It was not so long, but now I am entering and I will see. Today I am in pants, so I hope that they will not stop me and I have actually followed the rules of clothing. So let's see how is it now inside. Once you enter in Hagia Sophia, there is actually, as a lady, you have to have a scarf, and as a gent, as a male, you have to have a t-shirt or and a long pant, not a short pant. And if you don't have a scarf, you can actually buy inside. There is this machine where you can buy, and this is just a small scarf. And here there is a huge, like kind of a raincoat kind of whole thing, and that you can buy. So the price is like for the scarf 10 lira, and for the huge one it's like 30 liras. There is also one shop. They are also selling the same thing here, so you can get that. And then you can enter from here into the mosque. So I am inside Hagia Sophia, and for the context, this was before one church in like around like few 400 years ago, and then after it was turned into a mosque, and then it turned into a museum, and now it's again turned into a mosque. And you can actually see the Roman signs and also the Christian kind of the architecture all around the mosque, and that makes it really good that you can see everything. This is the Hagia Sophia Mosque from inside. Actually, to enter, you have to also remove your shoes, and you can take that shoes in your hand because there are so many people that I don't want to lose my shoes. And it's really majestic. It's amazing. After a certain point, actually, you are not allowed to bring your shoes. So I had to put my shoes outside in a cabinet, and now I am exactly inside the Hagia Sophia. The history of this mosque is really fascinating, and you should definitely read about it. And if you guys are interested about the history of this particular mosque, then please comment down below, and I will make a particular video about how this mosque came and what exactly this mosque was before it became a mosque. So let me know in the comment down below. Finished the Hagia Sophia tour, and now there are like actually everywhere you will see this kind of the corn shops. I wanted to try one. This is Hagia Sophia, and this is corn. Now I'm going to try it. How is it? Now let's try the corn, and it cost me 10 liras. Let's try it. And actually they don't put lemon or any spices on it, they just put some salt. And actually there are two options: either you can take it kind of a grilled one, or you can take one boiled. But I have taken the grilled one. It's a bit burnt, but let's see. Just in front of Hagia Sophia, there is another mosque which is famous. It's called Blue Mosque, and now I just entered into the courtyard of this Blue Mosque, and I'll go inside. It looks like it's in construction. I'm not sure if you are allowed to go inside, but I will have a look. But if you are at Hagia Sophia, just walk like 5 minutes of the walking distance, and you will be at Blue Mosque. So now I am inside Blue Mosque, and it's under construction. So you can't see much here. You can actually see the dome, but other than that, you can't see anything here. after construction, it should look something like this. In Istanbul, every corner you will find a really small stall where they are selling this simit, which is the sesame ring, and it's a famous Turkish snack. And I have taken one which is like sesame ring and cheese inside, and it cost me like 10 lira. So let's try it. How is it? The simit is really good actually, and I tried with the cheese version, and I would like to also try with Nutella. And most probably I will try it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow whenever I have time. But it's a really great snack and really cheap. Like 10 lira is like almost like 50 cents. It's almost nothing, and it can fill you up really quite quickly. But it's really nice, and it has a lot of sesame seeds. Just behind the Hagia Sophia Mosque, actually, there is a palace which is called Topkapi Palace, and which was the residence of Ottoman king, and all the Suleimans were living here, and it is one of the most famous, and they were actually handling the whole Ottoman Empire from this palace. So this is also a place that you must visit. And I just entered, and there is a like a large security line that you have to cross, and then after you go inside the palace, and you get amazing views here also, and you can see the sea also from here.